Hey, it's Boy. Welcome back once again to a new game, Monty Island. Ooh, that's not... No, go back, press all the buttons. I don't remember how to... Yeah, go back. There we go. Reset. Hard reset. This is kind of the second time I've played this by, you can see right there, 4. I got decently far. Monty wants to have his own little short adventure. I got decently far, but then kept dying over and over and over and over at one level. A house. Wasn't even that hard of a level. Yoshi is not present in this hack. Sorry about that. So, I kept dying over and over and over at a later level. Generic grassland. I will get to that level, where that level is, and then I will probably save the rest for a different day. 2 reasons why this is a round 2. 1, like I said, I got up to a point and I just kept dying, which was probably 2/3 of the video, because I used all my lives and then I game overed, but I didn't game over very far. And I went back and it's like, oh hey, by the way, you're gonna game over again. And I'm like, I don't want to, but I did. So there was that. The second reason, the screen recorder I am using is not the Google Play screen recorder thing. And most of the time, that's fine. That's all well and good. But I decided, well, I tried to have use a headset, a wireless headset. And I don't know if a wired one would work either or not, honestly. But because I was wearing a headset, the microphone audio picked up perfectly fine. That was perfect. It sounded really good, really nice. However, in-game audio was non-existent. So I had no audio for the in-game. And yeah. No audio. I don't know why I went down there. And so it was like, well, nah, I don't like this. And so I went and decided to just re-record this. And as I said, I'm going to get up to the level where I kept dying at and probably just call it good there. And not really take a lot of time. Also, like, you can't go up any pipes in this area, in this game. But yeah, by doing that, I'll at least have a video out. Should be today. So, Monday. Kind of later in the day, but Monday. Because, honestly, I've been having a really hard time getting stuff done at home. Which is one of the reasons there hasn't been a video, which it's so bad. Because I'm like, oh hey, this is not a level 1 remake or it wouldn't be here. Jokes. But yeah, if, I said, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be able to have more stuff out. Like, I will do that. That's going to be a thing that happens. And I'm like, okay, that's all great and good. And then when it came down to it, it's like, oh, hey, by the way, you don't actually have any freaking time to record things. Because life gets in the way. Life finds a way. It's not always a good way, but finds a way. And you're like, okay, I guess I will just sit here and suffer and not be in a good spot to do anything. But it is what it is. I can't really do much about it. Really, I just can't. So instead of more Yoshi's Island Redux of the year, we're doing this. And this is a game. It's pretty fun. I might give the next level. So it's the level after this one. The next level is the one that was giving me so many issues. One, it lags. Like that's one of the issues, is it lags. But two, it has these few like really awkwardly hard jumps. And I'm like not all about that, and I kind of not want to do it. But at the same time, it's like you kind of have to proceed. So it's like, what else am I really supposed to do? Because as you can see, like, for now, for really this whole thing, it's pretty simple and pretty straightforward. And there's not a whole lot of hard level. I mean, I've already beaten everything that I'd played already. I'm pretty sure I went faster because I kind of knew where things were. Now, this level down here is the level I had issues on. Get a hard save. Yeah. So this is the level. The beginning of it isn't too bad. Like, it's not too bad in the beginning. But as you can see, like, that's the first awkward jump. It's a bit awkward. I mean, it could be worse. Could be a lot worse. But that was jump number 1. Then here, I am lucky this time. Last time I didn't have a fire flower. So I was like, great. So I had to figure out how to jump on that football. But right over here is the midway point. And now we get into the part that is fairly difficult. One, that, I don't know what it is. That block almost pushes me off every single time. And I'm not all about that, but that's what happens. 2, now we have this skull raft. Most of the time it's fine, but you can see the slowdown that happens already. And now, the really fun part. So you do this, and you have to get up there. I don't know of a good way to get up there while keeping alive. So I have died there many times. I got past that, and I got to pretty much the end of the area once before. And I died at the very end because of lag, slowdown, that just, like, completely murdered me. Because I'm like, oh, I need to do this, and then it was, like, super slow, and then it's like, oh, wait, I think I'm overcorrecting, and I was, and it just did not work very well. But again, I don't think there's a good way to do that. I mean, the slowdown in itself really screws me up. The slowdown in itself really screws me up. It does. Because it makes me feel like I have more time to do it than I really actually do. And there's nothing in those boxes. That's why I haven't, like, gone to check them. There's really nothing in there. So, one more try. There's also no power-ups at all for a while. Actually, I think in this whole section, I don't think there's a power-up. Also, that orange pipe. Oh, fuck. That slowdown. The freaking slowdown. That orange pipe leads back. Like, it's a return pipe, kinda. Back to the beginning of that section. So I guess it's a little nice to you, because it's like, oh hey, by the way, so you don't get completely screwed if you fail to ride the skull raft, or the skull raft gets ahead of you. You can go to that pipe. I found it on accident because I had jumped, and then my buttons did their, I'm going to push 2 buttons at once, and I went in there. I mean, this was kind of good when I waited. Yeah, I was saying earlier, if that block was down 1, like 1 tile, that jump would be so much nicer. And I don't even know what it is about that jump. It could be the fact there's a little bit of slowdown. It could be the fact I'm playing on a phone instead of a computer. Like, there could be many reasons behind it why I'm not getting that right. I mean, there could be input issues. Fudge. Like there, I wasn't pressing up, I promise. But yeah, there could be input latency where I'm pressing the buttons and it's just not fully registering them yet. The slowdown is probably a big contributor to the issue, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. But now I have a mushroom. So like that one's super easy. So this is not here. Yeah, there's no power up. It was right here with these turtles. I missed that second turtle, and I'm pretty sure this is the end of the level. Like, yeah. I missed the second turtle because it, like, slowed down, and I overcorrected and completely, like, overshot the turtle. Because, as you can see, you jump on it, and then you have to go back slightly. And it didn't go back slightly. So, there was that. But, now, Morton's Castle. We will go in here. Figure out where I can go. Not get hit. And hopefully, I'm betting this is going to be a lot easier and a lot simpler than the last level. I mean, yeah, I got hit by a bullet, but I'm not too concerned about that. Too upset about it. Kind of weird. Like, I don't know. Am I the only one that kind of finds power-up gates like that kind of weird? Where there's no real reason for it. It's just there to be there. Like, yeah, it gives you a power-up for free, but it's like, is it really that necessary? I don't think it is. Come on, where's the crusher? I know there will be one, unless there's not. And I'm very, very, like, kind of paranoid about it. Also, I'm not even going to attempt to get that box. Probably has a power-up in it. Not worth it. Almost didn't make that. Like this. Like, I guess on a moving section, an auto-scroll section, it makes a little bit of sense because it's a spot where you would, you know, if you don't have it, you can't move on, and by creating a way to get it, you can make it work really quick. There we go. He is dead. So what happens when you give the player fireballs? They just take out your bosses really quickly. And what's next? End. End of hack. This is like, no, it's not a level. Oh, thank you for playing. You reach the end of the hack. No, this is not a demo. Oh, good. Anyway, that is it. That was Monty Mole Island. And this has been Enjoy, and I will be back later with something else next time. See you guys then.